My headcanon likes to think that Tao En never had friends when he was younger and ended up being this somewhat immature and angsty father who is blinded by his own version of the truth. As for the fight itself, I don't know, Chief. It felt a bit rushed, in my opinion. What I am sure is that this fight isn't as hype and as cool as Ren and Yo's rematch in episode 9, and realizing that kinda sucked because the man was always portrayed as this overpowered shaman, but lost in the most amateur of ways, a wavering resolve. After the fight, Grandpa gave us some insight into the Tao family's motivations, and eventually the gang set off to return for the shaman fight. I've decided that this is the last episode I'm going to cover in spite of the fact that there's still another episode next week that's well within the spring season because I felt this is a good stopping point for the story. While this episode was not the best one in the series run, looking at the entire spring core of Shaman King, I don't necessarily have a complaint about it. While it had a few hiccups along the way, it was an enjoyable first core nonetheless, and for me, I'll give this maiden season of the remake an 8 out of 10. And I believe future cores will only get better here on out. I mean, they can't possibly butcher the shaman fight. They can screw up a bit here in the first core, but if they screw the shaman fight, then all hope is lost. Hence why I believe they'll make the rest of the series work like a charm. With that said, I thank everyone for following this series with me. It was a pleasure doing weekly discussions with you guys. And as always, thanks for watching and have a nice day, everyone. Also, June is best girl. I don't care what anyone says. I'll simp for June all the way. End of discussion.